Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, John.
I want to get out of here.
Listen.
And you need to come down. Okay. I don't want to be tied up. I just want to treat my family. I'm scared.
Right now, I told you, you're under arrest.
Scared.
You realize that you're under arrest? I understand you're scared, but you need to relax. You're out of control. You're out of control.
I'm scared.
I don't want to send somebody to a court situation who's medically unstable. Now, we have another problem. The problem is that Bellevue does not have facilities for female prisoners. Therefore, we can only stabilize her, and then we'll have to get an ambulance to take her to Elmhurst Hospital, where they do have facilities for her.
All right. That's it. Wake up. All right? Wake up. Come on.
Nothing works here. The medications don't work. Nothing works here. The medications
What
don't
medication
work.
are you on?
I hate this place.
Can you tell me what
Nothing
medicine you're
works
on?
here. The medications don't work. Nothing
What
works
medication is
here.
that?
Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
What medication
I
is
hate
that?
this place. I've been here for 7 years.
You've only been here
Nothing
since
works
yesterday,
here.
Brian.
Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
Okay, go with me.
I hate this place. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing
You've
works
only
here.
been here since
The
yesterday.
medications don't work.
I'm gonna have you lie down
I
over
hate
here,
this place.
and then we'll get you some
Nothing works
medication,
here.
okay?
The medications don't
Put you right
work.
back on your stretcher.
Nothing works here.
Right in here.
I hate this place.
Okay?
Nothing
Saturday.
works here. Nothing works here.
Okay, hopefully you calm down a little while.
I
Okay?
hate this place.
He was on medication for obsessive compulsive disorder, a medication called Luvox. He was also on an antipsychotic. We see kind of an overlap between the two illnesses. There can be severe enough obsessive compulsive disorder that it looks like schizophrenia, is that the degree of thinking is so affected that it almost looks psychotic.
What you been working on there?
Huh?
What you been working on there?
Figuring out the scrolls. See, I'll tell you what the colors mean. Okay. Emerald green is for my cousin's ship, Earthling ship, which we call Debbie, or Deborah Jean Cyclovitas, and she's professing to be Dr. Cyclovitas. Meanwhile, she's a witch doctor. And that other doctor, Cyclovitas, is really Mrs. Esther's first name, Rosemary.
Mrs. Sacklarides, you told me...
I'm not Mrs. Cyclovitas, I'm Mrs. Abba, A-B-B-A.
Mrs. Abba, excuse me. You were telling me about yourself earlier. You're telling me that you have a medical background.
Yes, I do.
Can you describe the background in medicine that you have?
Well, I'm a neuropsychiatrist.
You're a neuropsychiatrist. But that's not the only occupation that you have. You've done several other things, is that true?
Yes.
You want to go into
I'm
that?
self-employed at Laptop Computer Systems. I'm the creator of Laptop Computer Systems and most other computer systems too.
Okay. What can we do for you today? How can we help you?
How can you help me? It's not how you can help me, it's how I can help you.
How can you help me?
Because I can work out you need me, because see, the accounting department, even though my executive form operation is very competent, he only looks at things digitally.
So what are we going to hear about?
This is a 33-year-old white female with an unknown history who was found sleeping in the Pennsylvania hotel today by security. They called the police, and when police arrived, she was very confused and disoriented and not making any sense whatsoever in what she was saying, claiming to be a doctor, so they brought her in here. And on interview, she's extremely disorganized, both in speech and behavior, extremely positive grandiosity. They're paranoid, and her associations are completely loose. She can't understand the things she's saying, so we're going to start Haldol on her and Epicode. Okay. And she's in admission 939.
And no matter what they say or do, nobody's going to get paid while I'm in here.
Excuse me.
They want it.
And my computer system will most likely blow the fucking place sky high.
So far.
All right, let's do rounds. James Martinek, I don't know. He must have been a holdover from the morning. Do you know him, Ron?
He's a guy who's sent from the AES after having cut his wrist. He's on methadone. Thought to be kind of depressed and is admitted home on 3.
That's my ticket in. When you have no Medicaid and you live in a Giuliani type of place, that's what you gotta do, man.
So what'd you do?
Slit my wrist, man. All right, man.
Patient, pretty heavy alcohol user, and I wrote some Librium PRN in case the patient goes through withdrawal.
I gotta run out, so you and I can chit-chat in the morning. I gotta zip up to New York Hospital, and I will see you in the morning. The doctor goes to the doctor, and hopefully I'll have a good report for you.
And what are you going to the doctor for?
Cancer. Big C.
But you're smiling.
Hello.
Well, what am I gonna do? Hello.
What do you think's wrong?
I don't know. I mean, it could be bad or it could be horrible. There's no good. It's either bad or horrible.
Have you had cancer before?
Sure. Had it 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Thought it had gone, but it hadn't gone.
I'm not rich, I'm not poor, so I'm in like a catch-22. So no hospital don't want to know me.
Why were you
Take the
going to
money.
the hospital?
Because I have an alcohol and a drinking problem, plus I'm also manic depressive and I have HIV.
How old are you?
40.
Tell me about your bipolar disease.
You get, I don't know, like, you feel you're gonna bug out. I don't know how to put it in words, you know what I mean? Just.
What about your sleep? Do you need to sleep when you...
I'm lucky if I get an hour sleep here, a half hour there, and wake up, sleep. You know, I haven't slept normal in years, you know, straight, you know?
Have you ever taken medication for your manic depression?
Yeah.
What medication?
They had me everything from lithium to Thorazine, you know, and everything in between.
Has anything ever helped?
It's hard to say because I went back to the drugs and drinking, and you know, and I kind of messed it all up. You know what I mean?
I know you'd hurt yourself to get attention.
Yeah. You know what
Have
I mean?
you ever tried to kill yourself?
Yeah, a couple times. You know, I overdosed. You know what I mean?
When was that?
I remember once in I think it was 1991.
What did you
and,
overdose with?
I threw in like 10 bags of heroin. I just wanted to go to sleep and not wake up. But unfortunately, I had some eggs cooking and the pan burnt and it turned off the smoke alarm and the alarm went off and woke me up and I was alive and I said, damn, man, you know?
Do you still feel that, or are you kind of okay?
Not today, but maybe tomorrow, who knows?
You know I'm not happy that you're leaving. Point blank, did you get anything out of being here?
I just can't take it. I'm cooped up. I'm a very hyper person, you know? I'm not saying manic depressive. I'm either too hyper or I'm bouncing off the walls or I'm too depressed where I'm just laying around.
I asked you this morning if you were jonesing. I changed your medication.
No, I ain't done. Yeah,
and we'll
I'm
fix
all
that.
right.
I can make this go away. You gonna leave here in cop?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Serious.
no? Which one?
I'm telling you, they're telling you the truth.
You're gonna leave here in cop? Yeah, no. Because you're gonna leave here, you're gonna get high on me. Come on.
Giuliani's got this neighborhood wrapped up. You know, I took top of
Frustrated that he's going? Yeah, you know, I feel it sounded like he made a commitment. We made a commitment, and now the commitment's off.
I'll probably fuck up again. I'll probably be dead within 5 years. I mean, look at it. I got the HIV.